Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral, and yet
this battle.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves. So here we go, should be a good one. The jab not finding its target. Misses with the straight left. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Catch and shoot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at Corey right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
That left hook misses. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, this fighter has been down. And there's the bell for round 2. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? And twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch, counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense to block the hook. Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. Perfect counter shot. Good defense there to stop that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't score with that hook again. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. The unified heavyweight champion is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
1, 2, 3.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what, the cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Punch himself out, though. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the...
On to the fifth we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Another scoring shot there. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That counter shot, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges can...
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Right hook not connecting. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan. There's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that jab. And he misses with that straight left. A perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. How about that time counter shot? Perfect punch. Misses with the straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How much cardio? Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Incredible. Did you see that? Usyk. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows...